Hello, everybody. This is a very special episode of the Canadian Geekcast where we're doing post shows on the E3 2018 conferences. We just, I'm your host, Dennis, and alongside Steve.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi.
It's just you and me.
Yeah, it's a two-man show.
Two-man show today.
Yeah. And we just got out of Ubisoft's conference. What's your thought on the conference as a whole?
As a whole, I thought there were sometimes pacing issues.
Yeah.
However, everything that was there was pretty substantial, to be honest. There wasn't anything in terms of games that really,
shocking.
Weren't shocking, but at the same time weren't disappointing. Or I was somewhat invested in everything that they showed today. I just feel like it could have been a little snappier.
That's true. Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, it kind of started out weird with the dancing. So, but
it's Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft, but
it's a classic Ubisoft move. They do it every year.
Yeah. I'm just glad that they put it at the front of the show instead of like there would be pacing issues if they put it like in the middle. So I get why they did it, just to get it out in the open, get Just Dance out there, and just talk about the other more serious games in their portfolio.
Yeah. It did go on a little too long. I looked at the time. It was like 6 minutes and we were still in Just Dance. I got a little worried. You too. You were like, oh, are they getting an encore?
Yeah.
It kept going on. But like you said, at least they get it out right in the beginning and then we can move on to some more big games because there's some great titles here.
Yeah, instead of just like talking about what games spoke to us, let's just like get into it. How the conference started out.
Yeah. So Just Dance is what it is. Then we got more Beyond Good and Evil 2.
That was very impressive looking.
I'm shocked, like legitimately shocked at how good that game looks. Because I mean, sure, the first one created or like obtained like a cult following.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that Ubisoft would put that much care and realistically like graphical fidelity pushed into this game. Like it looks, I would say this is probably the best looking game Ubisoft has.
Yeah, I would say so too. It's just the question of when this game is coming out, because like after they showed it, Joseph Gordon-Levitt came out and his company is help supporting the creativity from the community.
Yeah, Hit Record. That's his company. Getting a lot of community involvement, whether it's writing something, doing some sort of music, voice acting. They're really involved, and I think that's a really smart thing because, like as they showed, it's a seamless open world. So you have to have little crumbs along the way, like a reason to go explore. And if you're gonna have a community-written piece of conversation in like a bar or something, and you come across that, that's really cool. That someone wrote that rather than it's not one person sitting in an office at Ubisoft typing a whole bunch of dialogue out. No, someone out there. It could be you listening. It could be one of us. It could be Matt as a voice actor. He could be a bartender out there. That's really cool. I like that.
And it kind of adds on like the reveal from last year where they had that program at the end. I forget what it's called.
The Space Monkey program.
Yeah, that's it. Space Monkey program. And it just adds on to like that they really want the community involved to help make the best version of Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah.
I hope they succeed, to be honest. I just kind of want to know when I'm getting my hands on it, but that's a question maybe we'll save for next E3.
Yeah, because I don't see this coming out until 2020.
Yeah.
They said it's pre-alpha, so it's not just concept anymore. Like we're actually getting a game.
Yeah.
Still a prequel. Jade was in it. Did you play the first one, Dennis?
I actually have never played the first one, so
okay. I played it when it hit backwards compatibility on the Xbox.
okay.
So I'm a late adopter, but it stuck with me. It was cool. I liked it. Then we got an update for Rainbow Six Siege. 35 million players.
Yeah,
since launch. Those are hefty numbers.
Yeah, it's a big number.
And they talked about their pro league, pro majors in August, pro league in November. Everything was coming fast, but there is another event in Montreal February of next year. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, I think they just said February. They didn't really give an exact date.
No, what it was. There's the major, the pro league, and I don't know what the other was. Was defined as. But no, this just goes to show that Ubisoft is again supporting these games year in year out. And it's cool that we have a documentary, another mindset, premiering at the Rainbow Six majors in August. So that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's just kind of amazing how they keep supporting this game. Like, because I remember when it first came out, like, it wasn't doing that great at the get-go, but like they just kept supporting it. It just has like this huge following, not just like from players, but esports as well.
Yeah, you're getting a huge push.
Yeah, and they got that documentary to prove it too. So
yeah, good for them. I mean, we'll get to it in a little bit, but like they do that with the Division. We talked about that on our Microsoft talk. Like the game continued to evolve. They do it for Honor. I think Ubisoft is one of the best developer or publishing studios that actually invest in supporting their games for years. Years down the road.
I would say that too.
Then after, hit me real personally, but Trials is back. Trials Rising.
Yeah, that is a series that like I always see tons of YouTube. Like I remember back in the day with Achievement Hunter, they would just have like Trials videos. Just they would just keep having them, man, because they love that game so much. And
it's a wacky franchise.
Yeah, it is. I mean, when you first introduced it, it was a wacky intro because the guy came out in a dirt bike and he like fell, like it wasn't even like didn't look real to be honest.
Not at all.
It looks so staged.
Yeah. But a multiplayer game. So instead of, because in the at least Trials Fusion, you had like the ghosts. So like if you were racing against like a friend or someone, they would have like their avatar there. This one is you're racing side by side with other players. That's really cool. Closed beta registration is coming. So if you guys want to play it early, you can. And then it's hitting in February. Another sweet February title.
Yeah, like at the end, they were like, I think the professor of University of Trials was like, "You're not going to tell the release day," and it was kind of cute, but another February game, hopefully early February at least.
Just get it out early.
Yeah,
I think everyone should just aim for February 22nd and see who survives.
Yeah, it's like a battle royale.
Exactly, 100 games go in, one will succeed.
Yeah.
After that, Division 2, more details. Had a really good trailer. I liked how they started out with, the girl in the garden, and as they continued pulling out, you just got a sense of like how much destruction and chaos and bad shit is going down in this world.
Yeah,
really cool.
Yeah, it kind of started out like you follow that kid throwing the airplane. It was like, this Washington D.C. is not that bad right now.
No.
Then you get far out from that era. It's like, oh my god, there.
And you see like people stealing the water bottle from the guy. It keeps pulling out. There's a mother and a daughter hiding out in a bar. Keeps pulling out more. Yeah. There are these like encampments. That they're pulling people into. It looks like they're really thriving the world out.
In a way, I couldn't help but be reminded of Walking Dead, like as far as not the zombies, but like the two sides of Walking Dead, like the governor and whatnot. Like there's like this tyrant in Division 2, and he has a certain way of dealing people who betray him or steal or whatnot. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, then they kind of went into what to expect. They talked about post like mission content. So after you finish the game, you can choose from 3 specialty classes. It comes with their own weapons and skill sets. 8-player raids, so more end game content for you, and then 3 sizable, what they're calling like episodes, DLC drops, all free.
Yeah,
which surprised me.
That's cool.
So they had their timeline up on the screen there, and it was all 2019 and 1, 2, 3 coming that year. So it looks like, again, what we were talking about before.
Yeah,
they're supporting it.
Yeah,
with free content, so people don't have to feel like they're getting nickeled and dimed to continue playing the game.
Yeah, cool. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to play it. I didn't really play the original Division because I didn't really hear like good things like as a single player kind of player, but I think this one has me a bit more interested.
Sure.
I want to see how it pans out for this game because Ubisoft is like doing gangbusters with this game alone. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's becoming a really solid franchise for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already talking about doing a movie, so
that's true.
They're invested in the franchise. Mario Cross Rabbids Donkey Kong Adventure. It was cute.
Yeah.
We got a release date for that.
Yeah, I think it was slated for summer, and it's like the first week of summer that you get it, so that's good.
Yeah. Neat. I don't really know what else to say.
It's more rabbits.
Yeah, more rabbits.
Yep.
Donkey Kong. Cool. Skull and Bones. Got a we knew the release window was going to be like 2019. You can register to play early. Other than that, it's more ship battles.
Yeah, I don't really know what to think about it. I think it kind of feels like they took the criticism about being so multiplayer focused. It feels like you don't have to play with friends, but I think I need to see more of the game to say that I'm for it or not. But it looks good.
Yeah. I want to see how like an actual, we'll call it like a match, would happen. Like I want to know how you interact with the world, how it interacts with you, because I've got a lot of questions for that game.
Yeah, me too.
Transference was next, so this is the Ubisoft partnership with Spectravision, which is Elijah Wood's company.
Yeah.
So this was interesting to me that he came out and said this is coming to VR, but also just to traditional consoles. Because when it was debuted, I think it was last year, I could have sworn this was just going to be a VR game.
Yeah, I guess they reconsidered just to get it in more hands, maybe.
Yeah, which I appreciate because as someone who doesn't really have a VR unit, I really wanted to play this game because it looked super unsettling, really suspenseful. I'm glad, everyone gets a chance to play it now.
Yeah, it's cool.
Starlink Battle for Atlas was there with, what a reveal for that.
Yeah, it was so.
I didn't see that.
I think last year I was pretty Toys to Life. I don't really care that much. And once you get to the Star Fox reveal, like, damn, that is a good idea. Yeah. I'm glad they so far Ubisoft and Nintendo, man, that is a good partnership. Like just for Mario Rabbids and now this, I kind of looking forward to what next year they have in mind.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're really playing nice. Nintendo's willing to, dole out these licenses to put their beloved characters in games. And I think, you brought it up yourself, like a Toys to Life game didn't really entice me. The only reason I invested so much in Lego was because it's Lego. It's already established. I don't know how willing I would be to invest in another Toys to Life game, but the fact that playing it on Switch, you have Star Fox.
Yeah.
Sure, it might still not convince me to invest in it, but it's going to invest in a lot of like bringing a lot of people because, I think talk around the town was that there was going to be a Star Fox appearance at some point.
Yeah, there was, and
but maybe this is it. Maybe there's going to be another one. I don't know. Well, at least you have Star Fox in some capacity.
At least you can probably say that this is probably this could be the best Star Fox game of the last decade. Not even the last decade, maybe the 21st century at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited to see what the how much the Switch version will sell compared to the other ones.
And then For Honor, we had an update for Honor.
Yeah.
People who kind of were on the fence about playing the game, you have the starter edition free on Uplay from I guess now time of recording until June 28th or 18th. Sorry, June 18th. You can go and download it for the PC. Uplay through the PC. There's an expansion coming, Marching Fire. Looks cool.
Yeah, I'm glad they're supporting, and I get why they're just trying to, push more new players into the game, because, like, For Honor is what it is, but, like, that documentary that we watched a while ago made me, like, a fan of that, but it's interesting they're trying to get new fans into it, because I don't know if a sequel is probably in mind, but whether there's support for it from Ubisoft.
Well, not only that, but I think they're on a steady incline of an install base, and if they did a For Honor 2, that's just going to separate them, right? You're going to end up having a drop off. So I think until it plateaus or starts to decline, I don't think, if I was using Ubisoft, I don't think I'd be looking at a For Honor 2 for a couple of years anyways. But again, who am I?
Yeah.
We had the Crew 2, more racing, more open world craziness.
There's nothing really to add to that.
No, I don't think there was really anything to add. They did say that an open beta was coming June 21st. You can preload it now, so you can jump in right as it unlocks. But beyond that, I don't have much to add.
Yeah.
And then finally, we got it, Dennis.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
We got our Assassin's Creed Game of the Year.
Yeah. Leading up to E3, I heard a bit of rumors that there was going to be 2 protagonists. I was kind of thinking in the way of Syndicate, but an actual choice like Mass Effect, because there's a lot of comparison to Mass Effect with this game. Not just in the choice of male or female, but with the dialogue option. That was cool. That was cool. They're trying to expand this game into something more ever since with Origins, and now it's just like, and plus I love the Greek setting, because
me too,
because when I was a kid I loved Clash of the Titans, the old movie, and
me too.
It made me get into the Greek lore, and this is just a way just to expand the Greek mythology for people who don't have that knowledge, but it's cool.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
because you saw like the Greek god statues there, like Poseidon and stuff, and that was really cool. There was one I'm blanking on exactly who it was, but it was like a fallen statue, and your character was like going around it.
Yeah,
I thought that would be really cool. Like I know it was like top down, but just to walk around that. Because looking back at Odyssey, they did a really good job of like keeping the historical accuracy and tidbits in there for people who actually wanted to invest time into reading into it. Just being in Greece, now you have the choice, like you were saying, to look into Greek mythology, Greek history, all that stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, and plus Socrates has that Leonardo da Vinci role in this game.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I think we're seeing like, as much as it's Assassin's Creed, I think this is like a line of new Assassin's Creeds.
Yeah.
They're expanding on a lot of like RPG mechanics. I know with Origins, there was a lot of comparisons to Dark Souls controls, Witcher controls. I think they're doing this, but now, like you were saying, a lot of like Mass Effect influences with dialogue choices, gender on the character choices. That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
Just kind of disappointed it's coming out in October. I kind of wanted, because like I kind of wanted a break from the September games, but it looks like I'm not getting that.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For me, I love my Assassin's Creed in the fall. Like that's just become a tradition for me. Always get the Assassin's Creed every October and just play through it a little earlier this year compared to last year. But again, Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I was just about to say that they're trying to be so far away from Red Dead as as they can. It's the first week of October.
Yeah,
that's good.
Which is good. Yeah, because I mean, realistically, with enough dedicated time, you could potentially get through Assassin's Creed before Red Dead. So that's cool. No Splinter Cell though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was waiting for like that. Oh, one more thing, and then just get like the next year. I'm calling it.
Yeah, it's like
it's gonna be next year now.
It's like Splinter Cell and Prince of Persia, like those IPs that they're just not going back to for some reason, or maybe they are just not right now. Who knows?
Yeah, Prince of Persia makes a little sense.
Yeah,
only because
Assassin's Creed,
right? You have Assassin's Creed. Until you want to take a break on Assassin's Creed, I can see why you don't want to do Prince of Persia, but maybe with Rainbow Six and The Division and these other Tom Clancy IPs you don't want to do. I just felt like this was the year. I don't know, but I'm calling it next year. I'm already making my E3 2019 predictions.
Yeah. Well, might as well start now because who knows?
Yeah.
So as far as the E3 conferences, how does this stack up compared to the other ones you've seen so far?
Okay, so we're well beyond like halfway through.
Yeah.
I would put this one. Man, this is tough. So obviously, so far I put Xbox at the top. Oh, I think I put this one. So Xbox, Bethesda, Ubisoft, EA, and then Square.
Yeah. I think the same way, but switch Bethesda and Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, yeah.
Yeah. Because like Bethesda's not really their games don't.
Your cup of tea. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Ubisoft is more my cup of tea.
Yeah, totally understandable.
Yeah.
I think they got bonus points just for having Elder Scrolls there. So
yeah, Starfield and Elder Scrolls back to back. So that
yeah.
So if you're a Bethesda
it was cheap,
fan,
but they got those points.
Yeah, that's bonus.
Yeah.
So that about it.
Otherwise, I think overall they did a really good job. Like I said, there were a couple pacing issues, a couple of times where they had someone on stage for a little too long, or they stuck around a game a little too long, like Skull and Bones.
Yeah, and some of those mic problems were. I remember one developer is like, "Yay, we nailed it."
Yeah. Or sorry about your entrance. They changed it last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, really good showing though.
Yeah, it was a good showing from Ubisoft. So I think that about wraps it up for this very special episode of the Canadian Geekcast Conference Edition, I guess you could say.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah. If you want to reach us on through email, you can
email us at CanadianGeekCST@gmail.com.
My brain is farting, sorry.
Hey.
It's just so much video games in one day.
It's been a long weekend, my friend.
Yeah. If people wanted to reach you online, where would they go?
Just go on Twitter at @Sfigvari.
Yeah. And you can find me on Twitter at @HunterSlasher13. You can also find us on where fine podcasts are available. We have a whole list on our website, which is CanadianGeekCST.wixsite.com/home. I think I got that.
You did 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's been it for Ubisoft. We got many more conferences coming. I promise, because we haven't even hit the big ones yet.
Yeah, we got 2 big ones left.
So this has been the Canadian Geekcast, and remember, pineapple is the greatest topping on pizza. And see you next time.